San Francisco has a strong community of cyclists. There is one shop in particular that is hoping to get more riders in the saddle by fixing up broken down bikes practically for free. Kara St. Cyr has the story of the Scenic Routes Bike Center.
All right, I'm gonna grab a bike real quick here.
What started out as a pandemic-era joke
There's a lot of stuff back here.
Morphed into a full-time repair shop.
I am looking at this Raleigh, which its problem is primarily a post-crash assessment. So I'm gonna go through it and make sure it's safe.
Jay Beeman takes old bikes and fixes them up. He uses borrowed equipment and donated tools. Anything he can get his hands on, really.
Because I was on Twitter, and people were saying, oh, there's a shortage, there's this bike shortage. And I was like, there's not a bike shortage. There are literally 100,000 bikes in garages within a mile from me, just languishing, not being used. All you need to do is fix up the bike you already have.
So he did, and Scenic Routes Community Bike Center was born. But there's a catch.
I don't want any money. I don't need any money.
Jay does all of this for virtually nothing in return. His shop is what he calls anti-profit, which means exactly what it sounds like. Jay runs his business without the goal of making money.
I just need to make whatever I can make.
He's able to do it through a network of cyclists that make donations in exchange for repairs.
So this person came in here like full of like fear and anxiety, and now I get to be like, dude, your bike's great.
All of the money goes back into the shop and staff. The goal is to have nothing left over, no excess. Last year, he made $61,000 total.
That's plenty for what I need.
But to Jay, it's worth it. The give and take aspect of this shop promotes community. He teaches repair classes on Thursday nights, rents bikes out to new riders.
So what we really try to do is really slow down and be like, this is what's happening. This is how your bicycle works. This is why it makes that noise. This is why it doesn't matter.
And keeps folks coming back with a smile. That's why Paul Bray started working here.
Bike shops can be not very inclusive. And yeah, I was always struck by the way it's such a welcoming environment.
And the environment often returns the love. On his birthday, riders came out to celebrate with a night trek to Twin Peaks.
We will ride to the bottom and have tea and cake there.
So whether it's a broken wheel or a seat that doesn't sit just right, Jay will fix it. Because it's not about him. It's about the community.
Let's go ride our bikes.
And that's worth more than money can buy.
How nice. Scenic Routes does accept donations. You can also support them by buying a monthly membership, their sweatshirts and other merch.